We are gathered here today to answer one question. Which Bak Kwa to buy? I have always wondered if there was any point in spending more for Bak Kwa. Does the extra dollar actually buy you more quality? Or does it go into packaging, brand name, and the salary of 3 more marketing interns? So today I have bought 3 branded Bak Kwas and 3 other Bak Kwas that are cheaper, lesser known, but are selling very well on Shopee. 2 things. The first is that I bought all of the Bak Kwas today with my own money, so I have full freedom of speech. Some of you might already know this, but for my YouTube series, if the food is not good, I will scrap the entire shoot. I have a soft spot for our local hawkers. But today, all bets are off. And the second thing is, all of the Bak Kwas are tagged and linked in the description. If at any point of the video you think that's good enough for me and want to buy it, just click through and it will bring you to Shopee. Uncles, aunties, please only do your online shopping on trusted platforms. And the third thing is, the 5 factors of good Bak Kwa, according to my preference. We have meat texture, 肉感. It needs to have a springy chew and not be jerky-like. We have complexity, 层次. The seasoning needs to be nuanced. We have sugar, 糖. The sugar should aid in the Maillard reaction, not overwhelm it. Sweetness needs to be meaningful and not candy-like. Fourth, and perhaps what I think is most important, is roasting technique, 火候. This you can somewhat reliably infer from the video yourself. And then lastly, value, 性价比. You take the above 4 points and divide by the cost per kg. Too long didn't read? Bad Bak Kwa is candied jerky. Good Bak Kwa is Char Siu Ultra Slim Pro Max. Ready? Let's begin. We will be going from cheapest to most expensive. So to start us off, we have 家乡风味 hometown fragrance. I'm a bit scared of this. I'm not sure if this is safe to eat. This goes at $26.80 per kg. Per kg! They sell mincemeat in Cheng Hiang for $20+, and that is with water weight. This is today's cheapest Bak Kwa by far, and you can already tell the quality. You don't actually see any bits of meat. The whole Bak Kwa is very homogeneous, which goes to show either it has been overworked or it's bad quality. Hey, but for $26 per kg, color looks kinda good. Let's try it. Pretty decent. Seasoning sugar is what you expect. Roasting technique is actually not bad, but there is a stench. Almost like that frozen pork oil flavor that we encounter a lot in bak kut teh. It's kinda impressive for the flavor to come out like this when it has been seasoned so heavily. The super homogeneous structure does make me think that it is machine made, start to finish. Yes, nowadays a lot of Bak Kwa brands are incorporating machinery, but the spreading out and the roasting process is still semi-automated. I don't particularly like it, but at $26, wow, enough to close one eye maybe? I don't know, up to you. Let's move on to Bak Kwa number 2. At number 2, we have new Peng Hiang, Peng Hiang, weighing in at $52.80 per kg. And this looks more like it. This looks like real meat. You can see the ridges. You can even see dots of fat. Way more similar to the Bak Kwa that you are familiar with. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Okay, maybe I was a bit too lenient on the first one. This is more like a typical Bak Kwa. I really like the texture. When you bite in, it does not give immediately. There's sort of a little bit of tussle. And then as you chew, you can feel the different textures. The dots of fat, the meat, some parts more tender than the rest. Seasoning is pretty good as well. I do find that the roasting technique is a bit weaker. It's like super even, almost like it's air fried. There's barely any charring on this piece, but this is more like it. I will give it something like this. Nice. I feel like the video just started. This was more like something I would expect, and the level that I'll be comparing at. Let's get the third one. For the third Bak Kwa, we have Peng Guan, or Peng Yuan, weighing in very closely at $56 per kg. And similarly, we see the uneven texture, this time with dots of black. Let's give it a go. This texture is closer to the first one. It's more homogeneous, not as fun to bite. It kind of gives too easily. You know, when it's too consistent, it starts tasting like vegetarian Bak Kwa. You can kind of like reverse engineer and see that the minced meat was too pasty before putting it into the oven. I think. I'm not an expert. I've only made Bak Kwa 2.5 times in my life, but it does feel like the meat has been a bit overworked. Some of you may like it like super consistent, where it's almost like a meat cake. I personally like to feel the different textures. And those were the 3 cheaper Bak Kwans of the day. From here on out, the price is gonna jump a bit. So let's jump to our 4th Bak Kwa. For our first branded Bak Kwa of the day, we have something I think all of you will recognize. Fragrance Xiang Wei. With a Bak Kwa that can look like the poster child of Bak Kwa. Just looking at the surface, it kind of looks like a topological map. Nice dots of black. You can already kind of tell the texture. So let's bite into it. Oh yo. Well, maybe branded got used one. The best bite so far in the video. You can see how tender it was when it came off. But as you chew more, it does not dissolve. You can still feel the very varied texture. Kinda interesting that it's so tender to the bite, but as you chew through, it still has a lot to give. This is by far the best texture so far. But there is a spice in this that I'm not particularly a fan of. Cannot really tell what, it's quite strong. Kinda feels like ginger or the salt. I'm not a fan, but a small thing. I will say this gets something like this. Let's move on to the second most expensive Bak Kwa of the day. Weighing in at $81.70 per kg. We have Joo Guan, Jing Yuan, and wow, the expensive Bak Kwans have a look to them. This is so 3D. I feel like I can play Dungeons and Dragons on this. It looks like a terrain map. At $81, I better be able to play. Let's give it a go. Before this video, I was leaning more towards buying cheaper Bak Kwans, cause I was not convinced that spending that much will be worth it. I'm still not entirely convinced, but it is quite obvious that this is better. It has the same spot-on texture as the previous one, tender bite, yet so fun to chew. You can almost see it. The sear on it is better. The seasoning is more towards my palate, has even a little hit of salt every now and then. And while I put sugar as one of the rubric of the day, it's remarkable how all the Bak Kwans so far in the video are similar in their sugar level, which is a lot of sugar. If you don't know how much sugar goes into Bak Kwa, don't Google it. And if you do Google it, it's not a typo. And speaking of not a typo, the next Bak Kwa is also not a typo. Weighing in at $103.60 per kg. The OG, the name on all of the tourist lips. Cheng Hiang Mei Zhen Xiang. Is this legal? Can you sell mincemeat for $100 over? I calculated it a few times already. $29 for a 280 gram box. Is my math correct? Where's my tissue? I better cry after eating this, man. Huh? The Bak Kwans that I bought for today are all ready to be shipped. This means well packaged, vacuum packed. So obviously, the texture is not going to be as good as those freshly roasted ones. It is also good practice to air fry your Bak Kwa before serving it. Because of the amount of fat and sugar, it does very well reheated. But ain't no way the texture is like this. It's literally jerky. Oh my god, you can... What the... In no way. It is so wasted. Because in terms of flavor, in terms of the roastiness that's coming off the Bak Kwa, I would say this tastes the best so far today. In terms of flavor profile, not texture, this is the one that I prefer the most. But what the hell? Maybe it's just... It's not even just it. Yo! Is this the tourist version where they make it similar to jerky? I've ate Mei Zhen Xiang more than 20 times in my life, I guess. I've never had it so hard before. But yeah, I can only judge based on what I've tasted today. And that's all 6 Bak Kwans. Probably the most surprising thing that I found today was that there is a real difference between expensive Bak Kwa and cheap Bak Kwans. You will see with the expensive ones, their texture is much better. Presumably because of the blend of meats that they chose to use. Where cheap Bak Kwans will choose cheaper meat, like 腿肉 or leg meat. The more expensive Bak Kwans will choose a blend of perhaps shoulder, belly, depending on what they want to achieve. My favorite today would be either new Peng Hiang or Joo Guan. And this is something that I'm still not convinced after all 6 Bak Kwans, is that while Joo Guan is better, is it $30 per kg better? Almost twice the price? I'm not sure. But if I'm at somebody else's house and there are 2 boxes of Bak Kwa in front of me, I'll reach for the Joo Guan one. And while I did knock on the $26 per kg Bak Kwa, $26 is one of the prices of all time. And that is all I have for you guys this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Chinese New Year is almost here, and I'm thinking of doing a pineapple tart one next. Let me know which brands I should look at. But for now, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!